First things first, rest in peace.
Stan Lee.
For real.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DS Pyro coming in with another video. It's going to be a little bit of a theory video that will have a mild, very mild spoiler for Captain Marvel, but it's been out for a while and now we're on the road to Avengers Endgame. Finally, can you hear it from me one more time? In the comment section below, tell me how excited you are for Avengers Endgame and this theory that I'm about to drop on you right now. So I'm going to talk about Stan Lee and the one above all. You don't know who that is? Oh, you do. So for those that don't know, I'm going to do a little bit of a breakdown here. It's very mild breakdown, little bit. So the one above all effectively is, for lack of a better word, God within the Marvel comics. He, she, it, whatever the entity goes across every multiverse, every dimension, has created all the characters that you know and love. Spider-Man, Iceman, Wolverine, the Eternals, mutants, Inhumans, everything, the one above all created it. So as you may or may not know, I'm guessing that you probably do by the fact that you are watching this theory video, Stan Lee has pretty much appeared in every MCU movie and pretty much everything Marvel related, at least as far as the movies go. He has appeared in everything, obviously, from the MCU, and then you've got the Netflix verse, which has either pictures of him. I think he may have appeared physically in one, but mainly it tends to be a picture or a video of him. Fox's X-Men, including Deadpool, where his original cameo in the first Deadpool movie was hilarious, and it actually references another one of his comics, which clearly connects everything connected. And then even going into the amazing, no, not the amazing, the spectacular, no, not the spectacular, the Friendly Neighborhood, no, not that one. Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, that is a great movie, and I really feel that it really captures a lot of just the Stan Lee persona in that. It's just an amazing movie. Many have assumed, including myself, that Stan Lee is actually a watcher, not Uatu, who is probably the most famous watcher that you know if you kind of pick up comics every once in a while. That's the one that you're probably going to be seeing. And I would say that this was pushed even further when you get to the end credits, well, one of the many end credits of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, where you see Stan Lee sitting on a planet with a bunch of other watchers talking about the time when he was a FedEx delivery man for Tony Stank. However, this latest cameo for Stan Lee has led me to believe that he is more than just a watcher, and I use that term very loosely. Anyway, it's led me to believe that he's the one above all. The one above all in the comics has actually taken many different shapes from being what looks to be a homeless man to something incredibly powerful. And Stan Lee's done that. He has been many different things from all of the movies, from the MCU, Spider-Man, Fox, everything. And like I said in Deadpool, he was an announcer for a strip club. And in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, he is a salesman in a store selling things for comic books. And in The Amazing Spider-Man, he was a teacher of some sort, just in a classroom, sorting out music and listening to music. And other times, including the original Spider-Man Sam Raimi trilogy, he just gave words of wisdom. And this is exactly what the one above all has done in the comics. Sometimes he does amazing stuff, and other times he just throws out little words to help people through a certain time. So why can't Stan Lee be the form that the one above all has taken for the Marvel movies? Clearly he transcends what could be considered the multiverse, aka the movie companies owning the rights to different characters. So now I'm just gonna make reference to 3 movies, one being Captain Marvel, the other one being Mallrats, which is the very significant one, another one, Dogma, that kind of connects this whole theory all together. So for the main one, we have the Captain Marvel cameo, where we actually see Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, rolling down the aisle on the train, and there's a gentleman that is reading something called Mallrats. It's a transcript, I believe the word is transcript, it's a script, not a transcript, just a script, and the character, Stan Lee, is just saying true believer over and over again. Now this Mallrats is actually a movie that came out in 1995, directed by Kevin Smith. This movie is actually about comic book obsessed nerds, and we love those people. I'm one of those people. You're watching this, I would hope you're probably comic book obsessed, but if you're not, it's cool, don't worry about it. And in this movie, Stan Lee actually does the same thing that he does as the one above all, and in other MCU movies, among other things, offers words of wisdom to its main character in their time of need.
Look, do yourself a favor, Brody. Don't wait, because all the money, all the women, even all the comic books in the world, they can't substitute for that one person.
I don't know, all the comics in the world?
Trust me, true believer.
So here we have Captain Marvel connecting Mallrats. Mallrats is clearly a movie that is in this universe of the MCU as of yet. So when God comes back into the God form, she takes the shape of Alanis Morissette. So this clearly means that in this universe, God, the one above all, has many different forms, the same way it does in the comics. Stan Lee is just one of these many forms that the one above all has decided to use the majority of the time. There we are connecting Captain Marvel, Mallrats, and Dogma. But then why are there comic book obsessed nerds and Mallrats that don't know that superheroes are real? This leads me to go with multiverse. The universe of Mallrats and the universe of Dogma, which are shared by the View Askew universe, don't know that superheroes are actually real because they're part of a different dimension. And someone, I would assume, maybe the one above all, maybe someone that's managed to trickle their way through, they know about the superheroes and they're writing comic books to share their story. The same theory goes with J.K. Rowling and her being Rita Skeeter, trying to let people know that Harry Potter and wizards are real. So what did you actually think of my theory? I know it's a little bit sketchy, probably could be explained a little bit better, but I hope you caught the gist of it, because I'm not always good at explaining things when I have interesting ideas in my head. Anyways, dudes, let me know what you think in the comment section below, what you thought of the theory. Was Stan Lee a watcher? Was he the one above all? Who was he to you in the comment section below, like in this area here? Anyways, dudes, as I always say, which is surprising that I didn't say at the beginning of the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Definitely hit the notification bell because I do videos weekly, be it music, comic book related, and various other things here and there. Please check them out, watch them, history, catalog, all that jazz. Check out videos in this area, subscription in this area here. I don't know where things go. I should by this time, but I don't. Anyways, dudes, I still don't sign off yet, so peace.